Hi, my name is Kathy. Welcome back to the channel. More than likely, you subscribed to the channel some time ago because you really liked the 4C silk press content. I'm assuming that was it because that's where most of the subscribers came from. So I haven't been posting anything because I've been away from the salon. And I thought I want to share something. And I looked at what created the channel. The channel grew because of the 4C content. So I figure we should be having some coily girl conversations. And I have 4C hair. So I figure, let me talk about my hair journey, certain things that I've been through. And you don't have to have 4C hair to relate to what's being said here. And this is the first episode of Coily Girl Conversations, and the first one is what I hate about my 4C hair. So I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys when I talk about my hair and my hair journey. So I hope you guys are able to get some inspiration and at the same time share your thoughts and experience in the comment box. Hopefully we could get some good ideas as far as other videos having to do with the coily hair conversations. I'm trying something new. I got the inspiration to do it a day ago. So let's see what happens. So for me, when it comes to my 4C hair and why I hate my 4C hair or what I hate about my 4C hair, when I think about my hair, I think and how I felt about my hair, I'm a deep thinker, of course, and when I thought about my hair and how I felt about my hair, it made me see other things in life in a totally different way. And it made me see other things in life in a totally different way because I realized that the relationship I had with my hair was one that I was conditioned to have with my hair. In 2005, I graduated from beauty school. And while I was in cosmetology school, I learned that there was a standard to beauty. We had a basic standard for everything, and the goal was to manipulate everything so it could be close to that standard of beauty. So all my life growing up, there was a standard of beauty, one that I wasn't aware of. But of course, the people that took care of my hair, whether it was my mom or a family member or someone doing my hair, it was their goal to try to force my hair to be as close to that standard as possible. So growing up, I used to dislike the fact that my hair it shrunk so much. Like no matter how long it was just so short. Like it was just so shrunken because I wanted it to be something that it wasn't. I was forcing it to do something that it doesn't. It's like getting upset with a dog because a dog doesn't do what a bird does, or getting upset with a dog because a dog doesn't do what the fish does. It's like everybody's hair does something effortlessly that works well for that person's hair. So for me, when it came to my 4C hair, I didn't like how my hair was shrunken. I didn't like when I tried to straighten my hair, even after getting relaxers, my hair was frizzy. So even though it was relaxed straight, it was never straight because I was forcing it to do something that it's not supposed to do. So I hated the fact that it was so frizzy when I tried to straighten it. I hated the fact that my roots was so bushy. I hated the fact that my fro was so shrunken. And that's because I was forcing it to do something that it couldn't do. And people who grow up in households where their family try to force them to be like a sibling or be like someone else within the family know exactly how it feels to be forced to fit in a box that you just don't fit in. And most of my life, I was forcing my 4C hair to fit in a box that it just don't fit in. And finally, when I went natural, is when I realized that, wow, my hair is amazing. So I went natural. I went natural because I was tired of putting chemicals in my hair, and a weird dream that I had. I think I shared that dream with you guys in a video about my lock journey. So you should check that out if that's something that you want to know more about that dream. So I had a few things that was pushing me towards going natural, and the dream was the icing on the cake. And finally I went natural. And when I went natural, I realized I had two options. Is either I was going to do a fro or I was going to do locks. And the reason why I chose locks is because I like my hair hanging. Where with a fro, I know that with my 4C hair, it would require a lot of manipulation in order to keep it stretched out and to see the length. And I wanted to see length. Like I wanted my hair to grow long. And choosing locks was the best thing that I ever done. And I wish I did it sooner. I wish my mom did it to my hair when I was a little girl. But obviously, maybe my mom didn't think of that. And also, too, locks are often frowned upon. And it's interesting with me being Jamaican, having a Jamaican background, but sometimes people see with locks and they assume things about you that isn't so. I'm sure you know what it feels like to be discriminated against or prejudged because of your appearance or something, or put in a box just because you look like something that people associate with a certain thing. But I guess that's life. Like it's natural that we're conditioned to not like ourselves and to try to aspire to be something other than ourselves. So if we don't like ourselves and we're aspiring to be something other than ourselves, then the beauty industry stays paid because you're spending all this money trying to be something you'll never be. So that's why it's $1 billion industry. But me having my locks, it's like when I got my locks, that's when I realized like how beautiful my hair is. So my hair has these little ringlets, these little coils, and my hair always did that, but I didn't know it did that because when you're conditioned to see something a certain way, you're only going to see the outside and not stop to investigate any deeper because you already have that prejudged view. You're prejudging a thing, so you assume that you know a thing. So you don't even investigate to see any deeper. But once I got my locks and I saw the little coils forming at the ends, I'm like, oh my God, like my hair is so beautiful. Like I love these coils. I love these curls. But I didn't know they were there. And through my lock journey, like it's helped me to love my hair. Like when I tell you I love my hair, like I said, I wish I did this sooner. And with my 4C hair, you guys, I do not retwist my locks or do any form of manipulation for my hair to look like this. And often people are shocked because they're like, you don't do anything. I mean, from jump, I separated it off into the sections and did the 2-strand twist. But because my 4C hair is so good at clumping together, it's like just my hair being my hair and doing what my hair does. It just flows effortlessly this way. So it's like everybody's hair does something effortlessly. It's just a matter of allowing it. And it took me years, decades to realize what my hair does effortlessly and not trying to force it to fit in a box or be like anybody else's hair, but instead embrace what it does naturally. When it comes to my hair care, I do nothing. So it's like if we are encouraged to embrace ourselves, then the industry doesn't benefit. Because when it comes to my hair care, it's just shampoo and that's it. It's just shampoo and that's it. I don't believe in conditioning my locks because you can't get the conditioner out of the locks once it's in there. The oil, it's like getting oil in your kitchen sponge. I mean, everybody's hair is different and everybody has their own views, but that's just mine. Whenever my hair feels dry, I know that I need to look within and pay attention to whatever I'm consuming so that my hair, my skin, and my nails will thrive. So when it comes to, say, hair, and all of the hangups you have about your hair. Pay attention to how those views and beliefs didn't come from you. Think about all the issues that you have with your hair and realize it's because you're forcing it to do something that it doesn't do naturally. You're forcing it to be something that it isn't. So, of course, when you force it to be something that it isn't or do something that it doesn't do naturally, it's going to seem like it's not enough. It's going to seem like it's broken. It's going to seem like it's ugly because you've already put something else on a pedestal and forcing it to fit with that, opposed to just allow it to just be, embrace it for what it is. So, this was episode 1 of Coily Girl Conversations and what I hated about my 4C hair. And as you can see, everything I hated about my hair were things that I was conditioned to hate about my hair. Was the fact that it wasn't being something that it wasn't meant to be in the first place, opposed to celebrating it, seeing what it does natural, and then supporting that. Like, imagine if, like, as children, like, we're observed and, the authorities, the adults in our life see what we do natural and support that and encourage that. Like, we would thrive so much, but at the same time, there's no regrets because I feel like every path is for a reason. Every experience is for a reason. Everything we go through for a reason. So when I say all that, there's no regrets or anything like that. But moving forward, I could do things better because now I know better. I could do better. So, do you guys have any suggestions or anything you want me to talk about when it comes to this coily girl conversation? I would love to hear your thoughts as far as conversation ideas or anything you would like for me to cover. Like I said, this was a new idea I had, and I just wanted to go with it and see what happens. If you enjoyed this video and you resonate, please share your thoughts in the comment box below. Or you could let me know that you're here with me by dropping me an orange heart in the comment box below. I would love to hear from you. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.